Also, within the last hour, we have learned the State Court of Appeals will hear arguments for removing Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from the election interference case. This will happen before this year's presidential election. Now, a three-judge panel has set aside time in October to hear this case. The appeal effort centers on a March ruling by Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee. That ruling, you might remember, resulted in former Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade's resignation from the election interference case after information came to light that he and Willis shared for a time a romantic relationship. It's not clear whether a ruling on the appeal could be handed down.
What's up, y'all? Gerald here, creator of Gospel Chops and your host for this YouTube channel, back with another video. Now, if you've been following the legal cases that seem to be haunting the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, well, I'm sure some of you will be angry at this news that I'm bringing to you today, and some of you will be happy because it seems like America as a nation is split down the middle on this issue. But for some of you, there's good news today. And it's coming from the Daily Mail, reporting on Donald Trump's RICO case. Remember that, y'all? I know so much has gone on in the last week that some of y'all may have forgotten. But Donald Trump has many cases that are pending around the country, from D.C. to Florida to Georgia. Well, you might be interested in knowing that the Daily Mail reports that Georgia Appeals Court halts trial of Trump and co-defendants so it can review conflict challenge to Fani Willis based on her affair. What does that mean? That means the whole case is on hold, not just for Donald Trump, but for co-defendants. Y'all, this is a RICO case. They're charging a conspiracy, which means that Donald Trump can't possibly be charged by himself because a conspiracy takes more than one actor. So we have Donald Trump and co-defendants. The appeals court has halted the trial, y'all. Let's see what the story is saying. Daily Mail reports a Georgia appeals court has put one of Donald Trump's 4 criminal trials on hold, pausing his election interference case there to allow for a challenge based on Fulton County DA Fani Willis's affair with a prosecutor. Y'all remember that? The move comes after Georgia Judge Scott McAfee issued a ruling allowing Willis to remain in her role as prosecutor after holding bombshell hearings on her affair with former Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. Y'all remember it caused him to resign from the case. The hearing featured dramatic testimony about lavish vacations and angry disputes about when the affair began and whether it had the potential to compromise the appearance or the fact of a fair trial. Trump was convicted on Thursday, May 30th in the Stormy Daniels case in Manhattan. For y'all who didn't know, in New York, y'all who didn't follow that case, yeah, that was a separate case for Stormy Daniels. They called it the hush money case in Manhattan. Yes, Trump was convicted on Thursday, May 30th, in the Stormy Daniels case in Manhattan, and the former president faces a July sentencing hearing that could, in theory, send him to prison. Let me know in the comments if y'all think Donald Trump is going to be sentenced to prison. I do. But Florida Judge Eileen Cannon, a Trump nominee, continues to issue rulings likely to stall that case past the election. Yeah, there's a case in Florida about the classified documents. Hasn't been going so well for the special counsel. The judge is on his head. Seems like that case is stalled as well. His federal election interference case in Washington, D.C. has been put on hold while the U.S. Supreme Court weighs Trump's claims of presidential immunity from criminal prosecution. Y'all, they thought this would be the undoing of Trump. They thought this would be the end. They thought it was a wrap for him. And this case in Manhattan, that was supposedly the weakest case, y'all, they got a corrupt judge. They got a biased jury. And the whole case seemed like a sham from the beginning. And I bet if they interviewed those jurors today, they couldn't even tell you what they convicted Donald Trump of. And that tells you everything you need to know. A jury willing to take a man's freedom, not even sure of what the conviction is. Oral arguments were expected to be held in October in the Georgia case, already likely pushing it off until after November. There you have it, y'all. This case involving Fani Willis and the Fulton County DA's office in Georgia has been derailed. It is official because the case will not be resolved before the election. If Donald Trump wins, all these cases go away, except for the one that he was convicted of last week. Still got to deal with it. We're still waiting to see what is going to happen at his sentencing on July 11th, just a few days before the Republican National Convention. Go figure. But y'all, although this is a smackdown for Fani Willis there in Fulton County, she seems to have a lot going on to keep her busy. Have y'all looked at the RICO case against Young Thug and his cohorts? Another RICO. But it seems like it's out of control, just like this. The appellate court is about to review this case and likely snatch it from Fani. Well, seems like her ADAs in Fulton County aren't doing a great job on that Young Thug case either. Y'all, seems like she might have had her calendar cut in half between now and October. But she might want to get over there and help those prosecutors go after Young Thug because it looks like they're losing. Y'all, check out this video that I wanted to share with y'all so you can see how Fulton County DA appears to be incompetent in this RICO prosecution. Y'all check this out.
Did you choose to be here today?
Nah, I don't even know why I'm here. This is not my case. I don't know what's going on, you feel me? I don't even supposed to be here. I'm serving my own time.
Do you want to be here?
No, for what? It's don't have nothing to do with me, period.
Did we discuss, the investigator and I, some questions about something that happened to a friend of yours back on April 12, 2015?
It's not my friend. I don't even know him. I'm telling you, I don't know him.
Is he the cousin of a friend of yours?
No.
Do you remember looking at any photographs from a shooting from April 12, 2015?
Yeah, that you put in my face, that you showed me.
Now, Ms. White, is that the sicko we were talking about?
Yes.
Is like if you were meeting with the cameraman, right? Like that took this, what road is that the cameraman was kind of sitting in the middle of that took this photo? Is it Brownsville or Jonesboro? Like the road on the bottom of that photo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is I'm here?
Ms. White?
This is not my case. I got nothing. I don't know why I'm even here, man. You feel me?
I understand you, sir. I just gonna ask you some questions.
I don't even supposed to be here. Why is I'm here?
I just wanted to ask you, do you know what that street is on the bottom that's in that photograph before you and on the screen to your left?
What they got to do with me? I don't even supposed to be here. I just keep asking you the same thing. Like,
what street is it?
You see what it says? It says Jonesboro Road. I don't supposed to be here. I don't supposed to be here. I supposed to be in Changane prison. I don't even know why I'm here. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even know why I'm here. I'm already doing a 10-year bid. That I'm doing 2 armed robberies and a hijack. This don't have nothing to do with me. I don't supposed to be here. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. With all due respect, man, I'm ready to go back to prison. You feel me? What do they got to do with me? D'Angelo White, what they got to do with me? Hey, man, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm ready to go back to prison. I'm just trying to finish my 36 months over 10 years and go home. Feel me? So you gonna force me to be here. Y'all gonna force me to be here. Like, what do this got to do with me? This ain't got nothing to do with me, man. You feel me? I serve time on my own bed.
Sir, you're a witness.
I'm not no witness. Y'all brought me here.
Do you recognize the person in Fort Bravo?
I seen him one time.
When you saw him, what was his name?
Whatever you saying it is.
That's Pooh, correct?
Shit, I don't know. I seen him one time.
But it's on. That was the person you knew was Pooh. Is that fair to say?
It's been a long time ago.
Does that look like Pooh? Mr. White?
He got a half a head. How should I know?
Before he was shot, when he was sitting in the passenger seat with you on April 12, 2015, did he have his full head?
I don't know. And then, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna keep telling you that.
I just want to ask you, yes or no, do you recognize the people in that photograph?
Do you recognize him?
So, did you ever have a conversation with Detective Dennis on July 13, 2015 about what happened to your friend Pooh?
No, it's not my friend. You gonna keep making the man be my friend? I got my own crime, my own time I'm doing. It don't have nothing to do with me. I don't supposed to be here. Why you keep... What do you not understand? What did y'all not understand?
I'll ask you this, right? Have you ever heard of someone that goes by the name of Young Thug?
The world know him. He's a rapper.
Okay. Now, did you ever know him from Cleveland Avenue area?
No.
Do you recall telling Detective Dennis, the rapper Young Thug?
What the fuck? I ain't telling him. What the hell you talking about, man?
Miss White, do you recall?
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Do you recall?
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Do you recall
I
Detective?
shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Do you recall Detective?
I'm ready to go back to prison.
Say big, like tall.
I'm ready to go back to prison. I don't supposed to be here. I don't recall none of that. All I recall is going back to prison.
Mr. Atkins, we need to take a comfort break. So
Hey, I had asked you to recognize anyone in the courtroom. You remember that, right? You know Little Rod, right? You're friends with him.
I don't know nobody in the courtroom right now.
So you're not tight with Little Rod, no one from growing up in Cleveland Avenue?
I don't know it, man.
You didn't, you don't know Walter Murphy? Sometimes known as DK?
I mean, you told me. Him.
You didn't tell Detective Dennis and Detective Gaither on July 13, 2015 that Walter Murphy, the guy who walks around with the D and the K tattoo between his eyebrows, was the person you saw at the Citgo gas station?
If you talking about the dude who tried to bribe me,
Walter Murphy tried to bribe you?
no, I'm talking about your people.
My people tried to bribe you. How did you try to bribe him, Mr. White?
Trying to get me to tell somebody I don't know.
That your signature, Mr. White?
I mean, I didn't say my first and last name. I mean, but that could have been anybody's signature.
So it is your first and last name, but you're saying it's not your signature.
Not my signature.
Is that the same initials as your name, DW?
Of course, because my name is DW, but it don't mean I did that.
Anyone else that has a D and a K tattoo between their eyebrows other than Walter Murphy?
But I don't even know Walter Murphy. Why you keep trying to make me know somebody? I don't know Walter Murphy. I don't even know him. Walter Murphy sounds like a white person name. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mr. White, are you scared to testify today?
Why would I be scared to testify something if it ain't got nothing to do with me? But I didn't even talk, y'all. This don't even have nothing to do with me.
Mr. White.
Why is I'm here?
Mr. White, can you take a look at me at this screen?
I'm trying to go back to prison. This don't have nothing to do with me.
Mr. White, can you at least look at the screen?
You can't make me look at the screen. I just want to go back to prison. Finish my 10-year bid, go home. You disturbed me from when I was at prison doing my time.
Mr. White, you realize you were a victim in this case, right?
How am I a victim? I ain't get shot. I ain't get hurt.
But the bullet came in the car and you were sitting in it.
But you said I'm a victim. Victim means something happened to me. Nothing didn't happen to me.
You don't think someone shooting a bullet at someone doesn't make them a victim, Mr. White?
I didn't get shot in the head. Somebody else did. It was not me. My head look all right, don't it?
Mr. White, Detective Dennis asked you, when does it stop when somebody's baby got shot? And you told him, somebody's baby, not my baby, right?
A baby got shot.
You didn't tell Detective Dennis that?
Hell, fuck, no, I ain't even talking to y'all. You going off the wall now.
And Mr. White, he asked you, what if they hit your baby trying to get at you? You tell him, you don't have a baby. My mom doesn't even come outside. I tell my mama not to come outside, right?
My mom is not living right now.
But she was back in 2015, right?
And my mama don't even come outside because she was old.
Why did your mom not want to come outside?
My mom was 60 years old. Why would my mom be coming outside? I never even talk to nobody, bro. This ain't even got to do nothing with my mama, nigga. You can't get a conviction out of me, man. I can't help you.
Mr. White?
This don't have nothing to do with me. Listen, however you want to take it, however you want to go about it. 36 months, I'm going to be there and I'm going to make it home. You can't stop me from going home. For one, Pooh is not my friend. I don't even know him. What the fuck is $20 going to do for me? For one, I don't even like the police. Two, why would I be telling y'all anything about something that don't have nothing to do with me? I keep telling you, whenever happened at that gas station, when a shot fired, I ran because I had a firearm. I was on first from the police station. I got out of there. My sister came and got me. I was at home. Why would I be telling anybody anything? Do I look like I'm the police?
Even people who aren't in gangs in prison. Is there ways for them to find out what happens in court?
I be minding my business. Have you ever heard the saying, keep your eyes on your own paper? And so I don't really be staring with no nigga got going on down the road.
And the detective said you have to just circle the person who you saw that night that pulled out a gun. Circle it and sign it. And you ask, sign my name, right?
So who signed my name? You? One of them signed my name?
Why do you have to sign my name? I'll circle it, but I won't initial nothing, right?
How much you getting paid for this? You lying, they lying. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
And Detective Gaither asked you if you know what unit she works in. And you asked her what department. You remember saying that, Mr. White?
Only department I'm trying to go back to is correction, down the road. Yeah.
An unmarked APD police car did come and meet you at your location, correct?
No. What does this have to do with D'Angelo White?
Mr. White, I'm asking about a conversation you yourself had in an unmarked APD car, right?
Y'all must have planned this. How much they paying y'all?
And when you met the detectives in the car, you told them that you got out of Clayton County a day ago on a probation violation, right? You all kept driving, and then you asked the detectives to throw you something for telling them shit, right?
Throw me what?
You went on to clarify $20 because you really could have never said shit. Your other partner then wasn't going to say shit either. That's what you told them, right?
The fuck is $20 gonna do for me?
There you have it, y'all. As you can see, Fani Willis got her hands full down there in Fulton County with the RICO case trying to lock up Thugger and his crew forever. Seems like things aren't going so well for Fani in the DA's office there in Fulton County. Well, the last thing she needed was the appellate court to take Trump's case, and it seems like they have, putting everything in that case on hold. They're not even going to consider it until October, so right before the election. So what will Fani do in the meantime? Oh, she going to wrangle her hands, wring her hands over this Thugger case that she might lose as well because seems like her witnesses don't want to testify. Seems like the prosecution witnesses that she pulling out of cold, dingy, dirty jail cells don't want to participate in the prosecution. They're being accused, as you heard in that video clip, they're being accused of being fearful of testifying, but the reason doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the fact is the fact that you're not getting what you want out of this witness. And if you can't come up with nothing better than that, Fani, and the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, well, y'all gonna lose this case. Wouldn't that be embarrassing to see Thugger go free and all his associates and affiliates? And then on top of that, right before the election in November, the hammer really drops and we find out what the appellate court has to say about your shenanigans with your boo in this Trump prosecution. Boy, it seems like Fani is down bad. Seems like Fulton County DA's office is down bad. What do you think about this one, y'all? Make sure you let me know in the comments. I love to know how you feel about this. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so we can get more people involved in the conversation, y'all. And like I always say, always remember and never forget, without the gospel, it's just chops. Until next time, peace.